Hello guys, this is RSG14. A lot of people have been asking me about my piercings. I don't have that many, but I do have the most popular ones, I guess you could say. I have gauged ear piercings, the tapers, size 2. The reason I have size 2 is because that's the biggest I like. I mean, the biggest I'm gonna go. I don't like zeros or double zeros or anything like that. And it's not so much that I don't like them, but I want to be able to go back to normal in case I decide to someday. Oh my god, I apologize for my voice, but I'm sick. The other one I have is a tongue piercing. Had it for almost 2 years. And last but not least, an eyebrow piercing. This is the one they asked me. Well, actually the three of them, but they always ask me, some people, that how do I do it to change the piercing or my piercings. So in this video I'm gonna show you how to do it quick and easy, give you some tips. If it's gonna be useful, if it's your first time doing it, if it's your first piercing, that they will tell you to leave it on for some time. Then you might want to take it off, get a new one, like something of your liking. If that's the case, then this video is for you. This is gonna show you exactly how to do it and the tips that you need to know. Important tips. So if you look over here, you can see that I have a fair collection of piercings, tapers, plugs, tunnels, tongue piercings, eyebrow piercings. And the one that I'm gonna show you first is the eyebrow piercing. So that's the one I have. I have a black spikes, you could say. And we're gonna put this one on. See that? Right there. I think this is a 16 gauge. Okay, here's the other part. This is how it goes in. You screw this. Okay. So first things you want to do is get ear care antiseptic to clean the piercing. When you purchase it, you don't know what the piercing's been through, so it's a good idea to disinfect it, or get sea salt right there. You can get these cans for like $10. I got this one at Walmart. I got this one at Walmart because it was the closest to me, but I usually get the one that they sell at the tattoo stores. They're the same price and it's the same stuff. So it's up to you where you want to get it, but definitely get something to disinfect it with, especially if you have a history with skin infections. Like myself, I do not. I've never had a skin infection or a wound infection of any kind. So that's why I don't need to be too careful with my piercings. But most people are different. Most people need to treat it with care. So I recommend you do that. Let's get to it. Let's just clean the piercing like so. By the way, I already washed my hands before doing this. Is important because you can have some germs in your hands. And this is the most important tip. When you unscrew your piercing, you don't even need to use both hands. You only need to use one and do it counterclockwise, just go like this. See how easy that was? Because these piercings are so small, it can be very hard, especially for me if you have big hands. It can be very hard to get a hold of the little screws because they're very, very tiny. And be careful when you're doing this because if you drop it, you might lose it very quickly, very easily. So you just pull it out like so. Make sure you screw it right away so you won't lose it. There it is. So we got the clean piercing with clean hands, and you're just gonna look at the hole. That it's very important that you do this after a while, after you had the piercing for several months, or depending on your healing process, depending on how fast you heal, so that the hole won't close, because they do close really quick in some people. So just make sure that the piercing is well healed and it won't close on you, or you're gonna have a really bad time. So you just do it like so. And if you want, you can just kind of feel where it's going, so you can get it through the other hole. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do it. Don't be afraid to touch it. It's not supposed to hurt anymore. And I mean, there's very little chance that you're gonna hurt yourself. See, so there it is. And another thing that you should not do is use a mirror. If you see yourself in an image, you're supposed to go to the right, and you see yourself in a mirror, you go the other way, and then you want to go just a little bit more, and then you go the other way, and you're gonna get confused. If you do it without looking in a mirror, just by feeling it, it's gonna be a lot quicker. Most things that you do like this, you do it without a mirror. You don't need to be looking at what you're doing. You just need to feel it, like me, like so. See, I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna look at where the hole is, where my piercing is, touching it right here. You can just stick it out like that. Like I said, you're not gonna hurt yourself. Don't worry about it. Like that. Look at where the hole is on the piercing, and you just go. I'm not even gonna look at the camera. I'm just gonna feel it, and once you think you got it, just go clockwise. And this might be a little bit harder for you if you have big fingers like me. Like me, I have really huge fingers, and handling this little ball might get difficult. But I promise you, if you do it looking at a mirror, it gets even more difficult. You just gotta feel it. See? I just needed to get a good grasp of my finger, because they're so big and the ball is so little that I just needed to get a good grip. There it is. See? After you do it, make sure you clean it. That's why I like this one, because you can just spray it, move it around a little bit so that the solution gets in the hole, like so, and you're good to go. See? That was very easy. I didn't look at a mirror. Don't do it. Get used to doing it like that. If you want to change it one day and you don't have a mirror with you, it's gonna be very difficult if you're used to looking at a mirror. So it's best like this. Okay? Next, I'm gonna show you how to change